What's up, you guys? Trust your intuition for guiding you right here. There must be a message in here for you, right? With a full moon in Scorpio, this is a love reading. So let's see what's happening in romance for you. So really quick, full moon energy means full illumination. Things are being shown that are usually hiding in the dark. So that means secrets are coming out, exposures, leaks, reveals. And then Scorpio is already the sign of secrets, mysteries. So there's this huge underlying theme of a lot of secrets coming out. And Scorpio is also the sign of sex. So there might be some gossip about that. There might be some gossip about pregnancy because it's also the sign of reproduction. Also, Scorpio represents a major change, major transformation. So there could be this energy of changing house, home, jobs. You know, there's a lot of crazy energy with Scorpio and the full moon. So let's see how this manifests in your love life. We've got 3 groups, as you can see. Group 1, I think this is red hematoid. So if you're feeling this energy, go for group 1. Group 2, we have the labradorite, which I love because it's got this iridescent glow to it. It's just kind of like, oh, hey. So if you're feeling that, definitely go for group 2. And group 3, I think it's called scolecite, pink scolecite, something like that. But if you're feeling this cute little pink energy, go for group 3. And as you're deciding, keep in mind that this is all about the full moon in Scorpio. Ask the universe, what is this full moon in Scorpio bringing to my love life? What's happening in my love life with the full moon in Scorpio? So take a moment, pause the video, and I will catch you in your reading. What's up, group 1? Trust your intuition for choosing the red hematoid quartz. Let's see what's going on in your love life with this full moon in Scorpio. So this symbolizes resilience, strength, grounding. I feel like there's this big sense of stability in your love life that's coming with the full moon in Scorpio. So let's take a look. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Which ones do I want to take? I'm going to take the Kipperish deck. Group 1. We have 21, which is actually the world card in tarot, right? That signifies an ending and also a graduation type of energy. And then we have family here. I'm getting 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles energy. Like you're reaching the ultimate level of something. I feel like you're about to meet your person, or you're very clear on what you want in the person that you would be willing to start a family with. If you chose the red hematoid, I definitely feel like that's what you're looking for. You're looking for that family energy, that family foundation. We have, look at this, love spell, 73. And then we have the Ice King, 42. This actually makes me think of the King of Swords energy. So maybe some of you are Aquarians, possible air signs. So that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But I'm getting, yeah, very King of Swords energy with that. Love spell to the Ice King. I almost feel like the Ice King is kind of icing everybody else out, but you, group 1. Love potion number 9, like you're enticing that one person that usually can't be enticed, and they're starting a whole family with you. Okay, let's get a little bit clearer on this. All right, so we have number 2, communication. When our conversations are lighthearted and playful, it eases the tension that is sometimes there when we talk, which kind of makes sense with the Ice King energy. And then we have number 8, mirrors. You're projecting your own fears and limitations onto me. Go within to understand that you're seeing yourself, not me. Oh, damn. I wonder if this has been an issue with this one particular person, group 1, and it could be an air sign or someone that has air sign placements. Maybe you met them in an air sign season, or they just kind of embody this Ice King energy, like no one can touch me, right? I'm the greatest. I'm icing everyone else out. It's my world and you're just living in it. And oh my God, I can't talk. It's my world and you're just living in it. I'm getting something too with the 21 is half of 42. I'm getting like other half energy, which kind of makes sense with mirrors coming out. And the number 2, I feel like there's something about like 2 halves make a whole. But this definitely feels like maybe you taught the Ice King a lesson. Yeah, group one, I feel like there's something, maybe you left this Ice King that's trying to act like a player, trying to act too good for you, but then it's like you taught them a lesson in leaving, and now they're ready for this whole family dynamic where they really weren't before. Let me get a little bit clearer, because I feel like there's a whole saga to this group one. Like, there's a whole storyline to this. I don't feel like you're necessarily meeting a new person, I have to be honest. It feels like there's already someone that you've been talking to that, at least this full, I won't say it's your forever love, but for, I mean, we've got family energy. For the full moon in Scorpio, it seems very prominent. Look, we have the moon energy, of course. So the moon, Pisces energy in tarot and astrology, it's Cancer. But there's this energy with the moon of elusiveness, also illusions. And I said at the beginning, you know, full moons indicate full illumination over something. So it's like a flashlight in the dark. We're highlighting something that's not normally seen. I wonder if it's even a good side to the Ice King. Group one, what's going on? I feel like you're able to pull out a side of a person that normally you can't do that for. The Star, also Aquarius energy, number 17. Okay, the Star is all about inspiration, hope. I'm feeling like the Witch is moving towards the Star, but let's see. Let's get a little bit clear about that. What are we moving towards? What does the Star represent here? Group one, full moon in Scorpio. What's happening with this energy? The moon moves in cycles, and the Star is very obviously celestial. The moon and the Star feels very celestial. Oh my goodness. The Eight of Swords. Stuck. Self-bondage, self-imposed bondage. It's like, I feel like we're on the go here, and then it's like we come to either an impasse, a stalemate, or we feel like we can't move forward for some reason. I want to know why. I feel like there's a significance with the number 8. I'm getting that with the number of moon cycles. It's also number 18, and then we have 8 right there. And then we have the Six of Wands. Victory after a battle. So I feel like you're on the go, but it's like you come to this pause or this stalemate, and maybe that's the energy you're in now. Like, oh, why are you trying to act like a player? I know who you really are, and you're not that guy. You're not that guy. I don't know if you guys have seen that video that's passed around on Twitter, but it always makes me crack up, because he's like, you're not that guy. I feel like there's that kind of energy where you're calling someone's bluff or calling someone out. Even with the King of Swords, it's really clear, really truthful energy. And the Six of Wands is a victory. It feels like you're getting through something. Maybe you got to give someone a little bit of love potion. Look at this. On the bottom, we have the Two of Cups. I'm hearing take that out. But does it last? Two of Cups is a reunion. The Two of Wands in reverse. And yeah, I feel like there's a lot of test of the wills here. On the other side, we have the Hierophant in reverse, which can be, you know, the divorce lawyer or the marriage officiant. It's the unbiased third party. I'm getting like relationship counselor. I feel like this feels very off and on connection between you and somebody, but it feels like ultimately you can get through it. But then it's like the question after is, does it last? This is crazy. This is all coming out just for a full moon. You would think I'm asking this for like someone's entire year or love life, but this is just full moon energy. It's feeling like you're reaching an impasse with someone, but then somehow you break through. All right, what's going on? What's going on for group number one with the full moon? We have Mask, not showing true self, which kind of goes with that elusive moon energy. All right, what do we need to know about that? Group one, full moon in Scorpio. That makes sense with Scorpio energy. Look at this. Reconciliation, rebuild. It's like lies and fucking, right? Fucking and fighting. This feels like that energy. Like, are we fucking or are we fighting today? What is this date about? Group one. This is getting tiring. We have third party interference. I don't know if that's why you're constantly off and on with this person. And then we have compromise, making changes. It feels like you're getting someone out of, like, you're that one person, group one, that can get this person out of their player ways. But do they want to be out of their player ways is really the question here. All right. What do we need to see for group one? What is the energy? I'm hearing shuffle twice. For the full moon in Scorpio, feels like you're fucking, fighting, making up, getting, yeah, I don't know, like, tell me more. I feel like there's something about blindfolded energy with the Eight of Swords, the mask, like something you're not seeing. Instinctively, I pulled it that way, so I'm going to take it that way. We have sailing solo. Independence, focusing on self-love, number 20. I wonder if this is someone you could have been involved with or met in 2020. Maybe some of you are 20. Thriving in your own emotional space, taking care of oneself, self-love, autonomy, self-discovery, and growth, which makes sense with the star. Maybe, I wonder if that's what you're ultimately deciding. Like, if we can't decide if we want to be off and on, then maybe we should be off. Maybe that's what the universe is telling me. I mean, I feel like that's pretty cut and dry. I'm going to take both of these because I felt like they wanted to both come out. Starry skies. Hello. I just said something celestial with the moon and the star. Feeling hopeful and inspired in love, guided by your heart's desires and not by other people's needs. Hope, dreams, romantic ideals, limitless possibilities. And then this other one I wanted to take, setting sail. There's a lot about, like, sailing. I mean, granted, this is like a nautical deck, but I feel like in particular that word sail is coming out. Beginning a new chapter in love with optimism and excitement. Open to new adventures. New beginnings, adventure, optimism, fresh start. I told you there was something with that number 2. 2 is the High Priestess in tarot. There's a lot of 2s coming out here. It feels like you're on your way somewhere. Maybe if you can't decide, you know, how you want to be with somebody, it's better just to move on. Because if it was really the love of your life, group one, I feel like there would be no hesitation, right? I want this person. I want to stay with this person. I want to be with this person. But this feels like we're off and on, off and on. Let's just stay off. Or let's do something different. We have controlled. That was on the bottom before I even shuffled. All right. Interesting. There's something with manipulation and control is what I'm getting with that. Don't be someone's puppet is what I just heard. Okay. And then we have regrets. I feel like this could be this person to you because I feel like you're finally like, you know what? It's just worth it if I leave at this point. Like, there's no point in, you know, dealing with this type of energy if this is all it's ever going to be. If we're going to continue to do this every single time we're going to fight, then we're going to fuck, then we're, you know, it's too haywire. And I feel like you're just done with it. It feels like I'm just tired of this energy. I think ultimately you're going to move on. I feel like there's going to be, it's interesting though, because we have that 2 of Cups, which is a really strong card. It's really just making the decision, do you want to move forward with this person or not with this person? And I think you've got to set some boundaries. We also have changes on the bottom. And on the other side, we have marriage. So I don't know. I feel like some of you could be even getting divorced because that Hierophant in reverse makes me think of divorce. But then it's like changes in marriage. Are we changing towards marriage? I usually look at this as like the past energy, the other side. I think you have to make some decisions about what you're willing to put up with and how you want to move forward in life, honestly. All right, so let's get some charms for you. Group 1. What does group 1 need to see through the charms? Oh, I'm hearing take them both. We have an 8 ball. Okay. I'm getting a magic 8-ball energy with that, like a prediction, future energy. And then we have the poisoned apple. Well, who wants a poisoned apple? I just heard take a third. Oh, we have the protective eye. The all-seeing eye. I feel like the universe is... I'm getting something with like you shake up an 8-ball. Like something needs to be shook up. Because something is about... I'm getting like a demise energy. Like there's a demise coming. And the universe is like, let me guide you, right? Like let me guide you in another direction. Something needs to be shook up here. There could be a tower moment coming, not even gonna lie. But I definitely feel like there's a change in direction happening. And someone's about to have regrets. I actually don't think it's you. I think it's this other person. Group 1, this was very particular. So I hope that resonated. I do want to show you below changes. It says karma. So this feels very karmic. But yeah, I hope that resonated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm sure I will talk to you again very, very soon. Group 2, what's up? Trust your intuition for guiding you right here to this beautiful crystal. So you guys chose the labradorite crystal, and I love this one in particular because it's got such a pretty glow to it. I think that's so cool. Labradorite is also a symbol of inner strength. It can also be about warding off negative energies. So that's something we might want to keep in mind with regards to this full moon in Scorpio love reading, right? Getting rid of the ick. But let's see what cards are coming out for you, group 2. The veil. Ooh, that really fits with Scorpio energy, by the way, because I feel like Scorpio energy is very mystical, very secretive, very elusive. So there's something about peering to the other side under the veil. Number 65, that might have some significance to you, breaks down to 11. And then we have, ooh, awakening. Also a number 11 with 4 and 7. Some of you could be 47. It feels like you peer under the veil and then suddenly an awakening is happening. And then we have false. I feel like you're realizing a lot of false truth. Oh my God, look, you could look at that as 11. Maybe it's a little bit of a stretch. Not really. 10 and 1. 11, 11, 11. I feel like you could be seeing 11, 11 a lot. Do you know that's a sign that you are on your highest, truest timeline, especially with regards to love, because this reading is talking all about love. There could also be something with 33 or even 22, right? 11 times 3 or 11 3 times is 33. I feel like you're seeing the truth about something, definitely. I'm hearing you're seeing the truth by looking at the falsities. I'm wondering, oh my God, I'm so interested in what this is. I wonder, is this a person? Is this just an ideology? Let's see. Oh, you guys, this is wild because you guys were actually the group that I was like, I feel like I need to give them 3 cards because I pulled this one out. Like I never look at them. I just, do my normal shuffle, and this one came out, and then I felt like this one came out right after this one. I was like, I'm really only trying to take 2, but I had to take this one. So the fact that we have 11 11 11 and then 1 2 3 feels like it can't be a coincidence. Okay, we have number 5, romantic messages. I daydream about you. Sometimes it's sexual, other times I visualize our future together. Damn. Someone's got it bad. Okay. We've got number 3. I've been learning about twin flames. It feels right to me. There's something about that word twin flames with this 11, 11, 11 energy. 1, 1. I don't know. I feel like maybe there's a twin that you're about to fall in love with. That could be an energy, or a Gemini. And then we have number 8. Our union energy needs clearing. Repeat this licks with slow, deep breaths. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I'm grateful for you. Is that Ho'oponopono? I think that is what that is. It's very powerful. I feel like there is a major awakening, group 2, that's happening for you. And I'm wondering, I'm hearing it's partially already happened, but there's another part to it. I'm wondering if you know this person. I can't ignore that. The veil awakening and false. Like, there's truths being uncovered here. Okay. Let's get a little bit more truths. Group 2, what is it they need to know? What does Group 2 need to know? Shuffle another time. Of course I have to, because we're in this 2 energy. This 1 and 1 energy. All right, Group 2, what do they need to see? The full moon in Scorpio. What's going on in Group 2's love life? What's the clear energy for Group 2? What does Group 2 need to know? What's the clear energy for Group 2's love life? I'm hearing shuffle again. 1, 1, 1. Group 2's love life. Clear energy. What does Group 2 need to know? The Queen of Wands. Very powerful. Almighty powerful goddess. The Queen of Wands is very fiery, ferocious, aggressive, but in a good way. I feel like she's the ultimate attractor. Very creative. Queen of Wands is Aries energy, by the way. Getting something with self-starter attitudes. You might even be the one approaching somebody, if you're a woman watching this. The Hierophant, okay. The unbiased third party, Taurus energy. This could be the divorce layer, the marriage officiant. This could be the therapist, a counselor, teacher, healer. This is someone that's mediating something. I'm wondering if you're trying to correct something with somebody. The 7 of Cups. There's a lot of options going on here. Scorpio energy. Of course, with this Scorpio full moon. Give me more for group number 2. Their love life. It feels like the universe or whoever is playing the Hierophant is opening you up to a lot of new suggestions or options. But I feel like you're not liking them. With the 4 of Cups, you know, he's being offered something and he's kind of like, meh. There's a lot of options here. Maybe because you're seeing the truth about something. I mean, I hope you're not finding out an icky something or other about somebody like cheating. I hope that's not what it is. I hope the veil isn't, you know, you walk in and, you know, the love of your life or who you thought was, you know, that person is out here in these streets. We have the Tower on the bottom. I gotta be real. It feels like there's a destructive energy happening that you're seeing. Ace of Swords in reverse could be lies, this could be a lot of different things. This could be you cutting off somebody. I'm hearing to take the Tower out. But the Tower is an awakening. It's a revelation. I'm hearing, look at the top here. Yeah, it's like crumbling from the top and from the bottom. Because there never was a firm foundation. I feel like there's something about finding out the truth through falsities, I keep hearing. But ultimately, you're going to be really happy, group 2. Okay, this is very interesting. I feel like your sexual attraction power is off the charts with the Queen of Wands. You know, we literally have like someone saying, I think about you sexually. Okay. And then we have that energy of like, I'm sorry, right? Ho'oponopono. And then I wanted to see what that says. Learning about twin flames. So are you dealing with a karmic here? What's going on? Group 2, what does group 2 need to know? Full moon in Scorpio, what's happening in their love life? Signs and meanings, of course. Love energy. What does group 2 need to see about the full moon in Scorpio? You could be discovering text too, because I'm looking at documents and statements that's specifically written. There could be something that you're finding out through text. And then we have gambling, taking a chance. I wonder if someone's gambling you, if you're about to be out here in these streets like, fuck it, I'm going to do me now. What is gambling about? Like we have mask, not showing true self. I heard take that one out. So let's put that right here. And then we have divine intervention, time for reflection, and romance, which is usually the opposite of what I get. So that makes sense. I think the universe is calling you to look at a situation, because maybe something is going off in you where you're like, I don't know if I really trust them, or I don't really, know how I feel about the situation. And the universe is like, well, let me show you. You've been asking for this subconsciously. Getting something with signs too, like the veil, false signs, awakening. There's something that you're seeing, even with mask. I feel like the other person doesn't know that you know this, whatever this is. If it's text to another person, maybe it's like emotional cheating. Maybe they literally have a gambling addiction. I feel like there's something that you're seeing that the other person doesn't know, group 2. And I don't think you're liking it. Feeling abandoned, disconnected from love, easily discarded, emotional despair. I heard aura fair, lack of direction. Abandonment, hopelessness, confusion, disconnect. And 21 is the number of the world card. We have lost at sea. Yeah, I feel like someone's about to be lost without you, right? Someone's about to need that life raft. You might even feel lost because maybe you were like, everything was going great. I can't believe this is happening to me. Group 2, tell me about the full moon in Scorpio and their love life. You have the captain's log, reflecting on past loves, learning from the past experiences and mistakes, wisdom gain, reminiscing. There's a lot about like wisdom gaining here. 32, maybe you are 32, emotional wisdom, learning from the past, and reflection. There's something you need to reflect on, and I feel like it's your current situation with somebody. You might be in a situationship. And I feel like the universe is trying to save you from a heartache or a heartbreak before you get in too deep. So actually take this as a good sign. Group 2, what do they need to see about their love life with this full moon in Scorpio? What's the energy and love for them? I'm feeling like you're about to be shown something and it's leverage for you. I feel like honestly with all of the info you're about to get, you're like, I'm not even going to deal with this person. Passion. And I wonder if this is between them and someone else. Is this, let me get more on that. Tell me more about passion. Is this the passion you have for them? Maybe it's like the passion to leave after finding this out. Look, regrets. I just feel like you're not putting up with no bullshit, to be honest. I'm getting something about past regrets. Look, we have karma. I'm hearing it was always coming to them. And then we have marriage, which, again, I always get the opposite energy. So I gotta be real. I feel like you're moving away from somebody. I feel like you're finding out something very unfavorable, whether it's emotional cheating, physical cheating. You're looking at text messages they have to somebody. Even with signs, that makes me think of like words. Like when you see signs, it's either pictures or words. Maybe it's like a gambling addiction they have, or some sort of, I'm hearing porn addiction. It could be a lot of different things, a lot of toxic energies, but I feel like enough is enough. You have this info, you do what you will with it, right? You've got a lot of options ahead of you. All right, let me take my charms here, group 2. And we're going to get some more info for you for the full moon in Scorpio. Is this Cancer? I saw the crab. Yes. Why am I hearing emotional Cancer? So I don't know if you guys know where, the word cancer, like the illness actually comes from, but it's from the Cancer crab. And they say, without putting too much of that energy out there, that's what tumors can look like, right? Like a crab, and then it's like, they kind of have like, their legs are like the connectors. I feel like there's something about like, don't have this person be any type of tumor to you. Let go of that energy. Leave them at sea. Leave that vibration behind, because they're going to be the one, feeling very regretful. This feels very much like the energy of let go what's not for you. Don't force it. You're never going to have to force it. All right, let's get another one or two for group 2. What do they need to see about their love life? Oh, look, you're off like a rocket. The last one you need, I just heard. you're off like a rocket. I got to be real. I don't think you're sticking around for this to see how it truly ends. You're like, I have enough information. That's all I need. So group 2, very interesting read. I hope it resonated with, now I'm hearing take a third. I just heard that so clearly. Take 3. Felt like I was in the clear. Oh, look, the mountains are calling. Okay, right? You might go through some obstacles because usually that is what mountains signify. But what the mountains are calling, there's something calling you in. I'm hearing leave behind. You have to leave behind something to be called somewhere else, even if it's a path. So yeah, I gotta be real. Not all those who wander are lost, right? And then it's the opposite of lost at sea. You are found is what I'm hearing, group 2. So yeah, it's time to move forward from this, whatever this is. So I don't know if that's what you wanted to hear, but ultimately you will be very, very happy that you did this. We have the King of Cups on the bottom. So yeah, trust your intuition with everything. I hope this resonated. Thank you so much. And hopefully I will talk to you again very soon. What's up, group 3? Trust your intuition for divinely guiding you right here. You guys gravitated towards the pink scolasite stone. Super pretty. And this is a symbol of peace. I'm looking at the symbol, which I just kind of noticed in the middle. I always knew there was an imprint, but I never really looked at it. Yeah, so there's definitely this feeling of peace, maybe very meditative, calming energy. But yeah, it's supposed to bring calm. It's supposed to bring love, harmony, all the good things. So that's a really good sign for this full moon in Scorpio. If you gravitated towards this stone, this definitely feels like you are in the mood for a calming, loving energy to enter your life, or that's what's about to happen. So group 3, let's get started with the Kipperish deck. We have, ooh, I love it, unexpected money. Number 27, you could be 27. Maybe this person that's about to enter your life is 27. We've got occupation 34. You could be 34. Maybe they're 34. Getting something with both of those. And then we have 49. Maybe you're 49. Entity attachment. What the hell is going on here? Feels like someone's got money, right? And I don't know if you're dealing with a wealthy person. Okay, I gotta get more because this is, I don't know what's happening. All right, so we have number 8, communication. Words have hurt me in the past, and that's why I fear talking to you. I feel like that could be related to the entity attachment, like a toxic individual that won't let you go. Maybe this is someone toxic at work. And then we have number 2. I'm trying to leave my comfort zone with this issue. All about growth. I feel like a lot of you could be messing with someone at work, or maybe you frequent someone's work or someone's job. It feels like something is related to something that you frequently do, especially with regards to money or how you spend it or how you make it. Okay, interesting. Group 3, let's get more. I feel like there's a story here, but I don't quite know what's happening. I feel like someone wants the balls to leave, or, you know, wants to garner the balls to leave a situation, but it's hard for some. Maybe, you know, you're with someone that's making a lot of money, but they're really fucking toxic and you know it. That could be an energy, or I don't know. Let's see. I felt like that one wanted to come out. Strength. Leo energy. Again, number 8. There's something with strength about dealing with a shitty situation and getting through it. I kept pulling the strength card once upon a time in my life. And then I remember I had this dream one night after I kept pulling this card over and over, and I woke up hearing these words: strength is carrying a load on your back without breaking it. So I feel like that's relevant here. It's like, how much are you willing to deal with or put up with? Give me more for group 3 for the full moon and Scorpio. What's going on in their love life? We have the 5 of Swords, a betrayal. By the way, this is Leo energy. 5 of Swords is Aquarius energy. More for group 3. I feel like that is related to the entity attachment in some way. 8 of Swords. Yeah, something is keeping you stuck. Gemini energy. It could be money, the money that someone's making that's keeping you stuck, but you're like, I know this is really toxic. I don't want to be in this situation. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Ooh, feel good energy. Cancer energy. There's something about you moving through a shitty situation that, like, someone could have betrayed you. You feel stuck in a situation. I don't know, I'm getting like married to a rich guy that cheats, but you know that it's toxic, but he makes a lot of money, so what the hell do I do? Or maybe you're pregnant. Because full moon in Scorpio can symbolize pregnancy, but I feel like you're getting through this shitty sitch and you're coming out on top. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Lovers in reverse. This feels like an oncoming divorce. And then we have the Magician in reverse. That's what's driving this. So the Magician in reverse is not being able to manifest. It's things not changing, which is driving this divorce energy. Yeah, I think you really want to get out of this, but yeah, it's like you got to make a move in order to do that. You got to grow the balls in order to do that. Who cares if you're going to be a little bit poor for a while? Happiness is, you know, not to be toyed with. It's worth a lot more than money. And it can make you a lot of money is what I'm hearing. Happiness and joy is a high vibration that can bring in high amounts of income. I think something about cleaning house with that broom in the back right there. Group 3. Man, these love readings are not what I was expecting. A lot of them, I feel like every single one has been like walk away from a situation. All right, group 3. Yeah, because I feel like especially with that stone with calming energy, sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to get rid of entity attachments. You got to dust it away. This could even just be a random message about cleaning up, cleaning house. Give me more for group 3, full moon in Scorpio. What's going on for group 3 in their love life for the full moon in Scorpio? What does group 3 need to know? We've got, ooh, lies, keeping secrets, but I don't think it's a secret. I think you're suspecting something. If you're suspecting that someone's lying, your intuition is right, group 3. Getting a very devilish energy. Healing and releasing. I mean, it's literally screaming all over this. Get away, you know? There's another broom right here. Get away from this shitty situation. Have the strength to leave. Look, freedom, surrender. Home and foundation. Yeah, I feel like this is a really hard move for you to make, but it's a move that you need to make, group 3. We have non-committal, independent. I mean, it's literally all over this. Okay. Let's get a little bit more for you. What does group 3 need to see? Tell me more, because I feel like the answer is right here in plain sight. Group 3, full moon in Scorpio. What's going on for group 3 with the full moon in Scorpio? Pirate's treasure, finding unexpected love or value in unconventional places, a hidden romantic gem. Hidden value, unconventional love, surprises, number 23. Maybe this is something you've been planning on doing, leaving since 2023, because you're like, there's a lot about money in here. Maybe you've been wanting to start your own business, and this is just the universe giving you a really solid excuse to do that. You know, divorces are expensive. So if that's the situation you're dealing with, I feel like there's an opportunity in all of this to make a lot of money. I'm hearing make out like a bandit. So there's something positive in this. Anchored heart, deep commitment, security and love. Love grounded in truth and honesty. I feel like that's big. Emotionally secure, number 3. That's the number of the Empress, my favorite card, the ultimate attractor, the ultimate diviner. This feels very much like you know what to do, especially with regards to finding a firmer, more solid foundation. And in order to really find that love of your life, that pirate's treasure, you know you gotta leave. You know you gotta clean house. All right, let me get my last deck in here for you, group 3. I'm hearing shuffle twice. Let's talk about it. Full moon in Scorpio, group 3's love life. I think there is love coming after this situation. I'm hearing you just gotta look for it. But it is coming to you. It's like a reward for leaving. Elusive. I also feel like this is you right now. Like, if you do suspect cheating, which I feel like this reading is a confirmation, don't, you know, go crazy. Like, I can't believe you would do this to me. It feels like the universe wants you to keep hush hush. Like, this is one of those situations where, you know, everything seems fine on the surface, and then this person wakes up next week and you're gone. Your bags are out. Your furniture's out. Like, this feels like one of those situations where you're getting, like, making out like a bandit. I keep hearing that. And I think you're just, you might even be moving states or countries. You're just finding ground somewhere else. You're breaking ground somewhere else. Okay. There's a few I felt like wanted to come out. There's always a friction, I feel, and I'm like, okay, it was that one. Karma. This one has been coming out for like every single group. Karma is a bitch only when you are. We have longing and manifesting. There's something waiting for you, group 3, on the other side of this shit show. And I think even with entity attachment, this person's going to try to tie themselves to you. Like, I'll do anything to make you stay. I just don't think that you are here for that shit anymore. I think you're just like, you know what? I gave you a chance. You kind of blew it. I'm not here for your bullshit. I just feel like you're not putting up with the shit anymore, group 3. And I keep hearing making out like a band. I don't know why I keep hearing that over and over again. All right. Charm time for group 3. Let's see what charms are coming out for you. What you need to know. What you need to see. Group 3. Full moon in Scorpio. Love wins. It's like this constant reminder that through all of this, you're doing all of this for love. You're getting out of this for love, even if it's self-love. But I think there's more than self-love here. I think you're anchoring yourself in self-love by making this huge move. But I feel like there's also a message about another love is coming to you. All right, we have Pisces. Ooh, fish energy. Just keep swimming, swimming. Yeah, there's something about like keep flowing. And then we have rocket launch. Yeah, I feel like you're zooming to your next level, your next big thing, group 3. And it's not where you are. I'm hearing look under longing. Look at this. We have fresh start. Group 3, I can't make it up. It's time for you to go. It's time for you to clean house, be strong, you know, get your money up, but then make that elusive move, right? I think, yeah, that's the only way to get rid of this toxic attachment is just to make that big move, right? Don't be stuck anymore. But I really hope that resonated. I just saw 1212, so I feel like that's got to be a sign for something good. But yeah, I hope this resonated. Thank you so, so much, group 3, and hopefully I will talk to you again very, very soon. Mwah.